Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for being with us today. My name is Carlos Lescharn. I am the Director of Sales, Support, and Engineering for Latin America and the Caribbean for Verint Systems. Today, we're going to be talking about our newest platform, the VMS-One, which is a very advanced but very simple to use VMS incident management system. With that, please remember that you have the chat for your questions. So if you have any questions, please feel free to enter them in the chat. And at the end of the presentation, we will open the mic for us to have a conversation and questions of any kind that you may have. So let's begin. In the world of today, it's great to have these devices, but if we're creating more problems than we have answers for long term, we need to build in a way to control these devices. That was Wesley McDuffie, the chief security analyst at IBM, during a conference in 2019. Also, the ability to operate in an open environment is imperative today. If you aren't open or do not have a plan to be open, I have no room for you in my enterprise. That was John Petruzzi, the Vice President of Integrated Security Solutions for G4S for the Americas at the same conference. After that, I had a conversation with him, and what he meant by that is products and systems have to be scalable. We need to be able to grow. We need to be able to expand, but not necessarily start big. We need to be able to start small and grow, and the system that we utilize have to be flexible enough that if as our situation changes, like in today's world with all the pandemic, everything is changing on a daily basis, we need to be able to adjust and we need to be able to adapt. Flowing of information disappear from system to system, from manual processes and so on. And that's one of the biggest issues that we have in today's business. We see all this business, all these systems that you have in which you have a group of people looking at radios, a group of people managing cameras, a group of people managing alarms, a group of people managing call-ins and so forth and so on. But at the time of an emergency, at a time of coming together, it's becoming more and more cumbersome and more difficult. So what if Verint could connect those dots so you can see the complete security picture of your business? With VMS-One, what we would look for is quickly attain the intelligence to act. We manage alarms, sensors, and other systems more effectively. We perform faster and more comprehensive investigations, not only on the forensic side, but on the online at the moment side. And we increase our operational efficiencies. VMS-One is the heart of a unified security command and control center, where we have a dynamic GIS mapping, investigation and research tools, video management system, an alarm management system, an enterprise health check, and an extensive bidirectional integrations. All of this within a mission-critical enterprise system with over 2.5 million video inputs installed in government and enterprise, and the knowledge of Verint throughout the years. Mission critical, we can provide dual recording, camera failover, storage on the edge, etc. And we're using the latest technologies when it comes to H.265 compression, supporting GPU decoding, OMBIF profiles from S, G, Q, and T, all of the ones that are available these days. IP camera plugin. This simplifies the users and the integrators life from the standpoint of camera manufacturers are coming out with new models every 3 months. And it's impossible for us as manufacturers to be on the edge of what those changes and be able to integrate all those camera manufacturers at the same time. So with the camera plugin, you can take a camera from any manufacturer as long as it's on BIF, put it through the plugin. The plugin will analyze it and will let you know immediately if it can be integrated to the platform. It will give you a DLL to integrate the camera to the platform, and it will issue a report that you send to us. And with that report, we're able to integrate the camera in the next upgrade that we do to the platform. We're also validated by Dell EMC Systems, and we're a partner for VMware for all the virtualization systems. So the software provides the capability, or the system provides the capability of virtualization, which is something most of our customers are looking for today. Managing alarms faster and more effectively is a process in which you see your alarms coming in, you determine which sensor you have immediately a view of which sensors are the ones that you are in need of, and from there you move on to look for what actions you need to take on each alarm. And you have those predetermined and predefined. That way, your operators can only look at the alarm and will look at the process to follow right after that. You can quickly attain intelligence to act by looking at not only the alarms, but any other system that is associated to that alarm. Let's say cameras or map where the location gives you a GPS location or a exact GIS location. Or if we have in that camera an LPR, if we have in that camera a face recognition system, or if we have any other analytics, all of that is available immediately for the operator to use. Therefore, all the tools come together into one single system. When you look for the investigation, you can look and search for an alarm and event by date, by type of alarm, by type of event. You redefine and you search your criteria, and that way you can simplify and use the tools. But the most important thing is that for the operator, all of this is transparent. They don't need to get out of the system to go into the LPR system or go into the face recognition system. No, everything is done from the station and all the investigations are done there. While all those investigation engines, LPR, face recognition, and they're operating in the back, but the front end to the operator is our platform. The same thing goes with identification and importance when doing an investigation on recorded events. For the recorded events, you can go directly into the summary, the activity bar, and you can pre-select, let me check this specific area. I want to look in the slider, this event, and it will take you directly into that. You can take a clip out of that and put it into your investigation bar. That way, you can generate your own investigation track, and you can go into several cameras and take clips of those cameras and build a sequence of events from the standpoint of all the different cameras. That way you build a complete investigation. You can do it in the recorded mode. When you're live, you can also stop the video, go back into the slider and see one specific event, one specific activity, and open that. That way you can do quick investigations while you're doing the whole um, recording and watching the live video. Also, when you quickly identify those important moments in which you're looking at a traction of the video, you can look for the activity scan. You select and detect the different thumbnails of the video in which you see the most activity, and those are the ones you can select. So you have anywhere from very broad information that you can utilize, or you can use very detailed information to do your investigations. And you can create those investigation files and dump all that information and sequence it in there. That way you can build a full investigation report, a full investigation file with video, with activity, with any of the sensors connected to the system. So all of this, what we're looking at, where we're going after, is increasing operational efficiency, in which you immediately review the device and the details of the locations and where they are. We look at the alarm, we acknowledge synchronization with other systems, and we devise a state and control in the map. That way you have full visibility of everything with map location, with different sensors of different things that are connected to the platform, and that way you build a more congruent system. Right now, out of the box, when you purchase the system, you already have access integrations to some of the leading vendors. Some of them are here on screen right now. Access control, for example, from Secure 9000, Honeywell, ProWatch, and Mag, Linnell OnGuard, some intrusion detection panels from Bosch and DMP, video wall systems from Barco and ViewWall, license plate recognition from PlateSmart HDS, Neurolabs, and so on and so on and so forth. Face recognition system, both our own and third parties. So this is a very unique system in which already has thousands of different integrations that you can go directly and connect to. It also gives you a constant monitoring of the health of the system. This way the administrator of the network can have access to this and see where each one of the elements on the network, how is it operating. If the recorder has one of the drives that is reaching its recycling mode, or if a server is running at a higher temperature than needed, if a camera has disconnected. But it goes beyond that. If you have switches, routers, scanners, or anything else where the system, any other device where the system is running, all of them can be monitored here in one page. And all of them, the manager can have graphs and different configurable details in which you can see the health of the entire network where this is connected. So VMS-One it's an IT-friendly solution with secure camera connectivity. Is designed for complex networks. Is designed for virtual environments. It can use very standard hardware right now in the industry. It has a comprehensive administrative tools and has enterprise user management design. This way, We can enhance your security operations also by using other products from Verint like NowForce. NowForce is our dispatch incident management system that operates as an add-on tool to the VMS-One, giving it an additional layer of functionalities like incident management, dispatch capabilities, call taking, text device, video from mobile devices coming into the operation. And that way you can manage your field personnel, you can manage your customers on the field as well, and you can have a combination. Today, with the pandemic, we can have, for example, taking it into a pandemic mode, or the current situation in which you can have patients with our um, cell phone tool reporting their state. How are they feeling? You send them a questionnaire. They have a panic button if they feel bad. And then the operator can see where this is coming from and take a look at the list of um, field personnel they have and communicate with them on a regular basis and send them over to the person that reported the emergency. Or we can use it, for example, we have an energy company that is utilizing NowForce with VMS-One in order to manage their field personnel of all of their engineering and repair crews as they go out and they assist in the repairs of substations and transmission stations. We also have a brewing company that is utilizing the VMS-One to see their operation and manage their full operation, where they have cameras in the operation site and the distribution network. But they also use NowForce to track their vehicles and their salespeople on the field, where they go out and distribute the merchandise. So it's a very useful, very unique, but at the same time, extremely flexible and versatile tool to have. And to that, you can also add the face detection mode. This gives you an additional layer. Today, with the COVID-19 and people that aren't opening or reopening facilities and employees are coming back, we want to make sure that the employees are taken care of, that they have their face masks, that they have gloves, that they have, if they want to wear a hat coming in from the outside. But we need to make sure that that person coming in is actually the employee and is actually the person that we had authorized to come into an operation. So using the face detection, it gives an additional level of that. Our face detection system is unique in the sense that it doesn't use skin tonality and it doesn't use color enhancement of the eyes. Therefore, it doesn't rule out anybody by color of skin. It's using a algorithm that measures the face of the person and the photo of the person in several angles so that no matter what that person is wearing or no matter how much the face of the person have changed, has matured from the original picture that we're using as reference, the system is able to age the person properly so that it will give us a more accurate determination that this is the right person or this is the person that matches the picture of reference that we have. And this is extremely important. In many cases, our companies, they take a picture of us when we first come, and that's the picture in our ID. But it happens to pass 15 years, 20 years after, and we have age, unfortunately. We have age. Some of us age more gracefully than others, and some of us we don't. So the system needs to be able to take that into consideration. Some people have changed their hair color. Some people don't have hair anymore. They have shaved their faces, or they have beard, or they have mustache. They didn't have glasses when they started in the company. Now they have to wear it all the time. So all of that, the system that you use needs to be intelligent enough to accept all that and work around an algorithm that detects that person. When you have a system that is more into skin tones and or that has to look into the iris of the eye of the person, it's more intrusive and is less reliable too, because the biggest issue with variations of um, color is also it requires very good lighting. It requires a very specific type of camera so that the system work properly. In our case, as long as you have good illumination and a camera that is at least 2 megapixels, you should have a very good capturing, and you should have a very good result from the system. So VMS-One, when we talk about the unified command and control mission for critical missions, we're looking at our rapid expansion of our business. Speaking now of the COVID, when we're considering reopening, we have control of our environment. We have control of our company. We know who's coming, our employees are, and what their status is, and all that. But when we open our doors to our customers, we need to have precautions, and we don't know who they had been relating to. So we need to have a system that provides us the flexibility of working in environments in which we're adding now temperature control cameras. We're adding now systems that provides us with more accurate readings of people, and we need to make sure that whoever is coming to our system, whoever is coming to our environment, is the person that we want in there. So VMS-One is also a tool for you to prepare and provide a safe environment for your employees and for your customers as well. It has received several accolades around the world as a unique tool, as a tool, an enhancement tool for anti-terrorism, as also for security performance, as an innovative tool and product in the ages. So it is a product that it's designed to look for to answer that most critical question that you have. What is your most critical um, issue that you need to resolve? So as a tool for that, our VMS gives you a complete overall control over your um, institution of your customers, or it gives your customer the secure environment that is scalable and is flexible, that it can change with time and it can change with their needs as they need progress or change on a regular basis. That is my presentation right now. Do I have any questions? Can we open the mic, Camila? Well, if there's no questions, thank you so much for your attendance. Thank you very much for the opportunity of presenting to you. And if you have any questions, please feel free to contact Full Protection for all your security needs in these days. Thank you very much and have a great day.